It was wet, it was rainy, it was NJAC football at its finest on homecoming Saturday as the Rowan Profs hosted the Salisbury Seagulls. After forcing a Seagulls 3-and-out on their first possession, quarterback Dante Pickney threw a bubble screen pass to Deshaun Waller, who pranced 64 yards for a touchdown, giving the Profs an early 7-0 lead. Salisbury answered right back with a DeAndre Dennis 6-yard rushing touchdown to tie things up. Then after a Profs 3-and-out, Brandon Lewis scampered in from 7 yards out to make it 13-7 Seagulls. After Rowan's next possession stalled out at the 23-yard line, Tyler Knighton drilled a 40-yard field goal, cutting the deficit to 3. In the second quarter, Lewis connected on a 21-yard touchdown pass to Aaron Moore, giving Salisbury the lead once again, this time 20-10. The Seagulls got the ball back after a Rowan punt, but Bobby Barberi intercepted Lewis for a huge takeaway. Knighton was again called upon, and the junior hit a 33-yarder to pull Rowan to within 7 at the half. The halftime offensive speeches for both teams must have been good because they came out on fire. On their first play, Pickney went over the top and hit Zach France on a 75-yard scoring play to tie up the ball game. Salisbury answered right back on their first play of the half as Dennis rumbled 41 yards, giving the lead back to the Seagulls. The Profs punched back once again as they used a 10-play, 64-yard drive capped off by a Galen Bragg 4-yard touchdown scamper to tie things up at 27. The Seagulls looked to answer right back as Lewis scurried 66 yards for a touchdown, but was called for an unsportsmanlike penalty, negating the score. So the Rowan defense held, and Salisbury settled for a 23-yard field goal to take the lead 30-27. In the fourth, the Brown and Gold marched 71 yards on a 9-play scoring drive and used a Pickney to France 13-yard connection to take the lead 34-30. Then perhaps the play of the game came when Salisbury had the ball first and goal at the Profs 3, but Will Flake forced a fumble and Rowan recovered. The Profs defense then forced back-to-back turnovers on downs and won the game 34-30. Pickney was 17 of 22 passing for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. France hauled in 4 catches for 141 yards and 2 scores, while Waller had 90 yards receiving and 1 touchdown. Rowan next travels to Southern Virginia on October 15th for a 1 p.m. contest.